Hey there, thank you for checking out another Zeru demo. We're here on the testnet app and we're going to look at the liquidity provision DeFi strategy today. Why would you want to use this instead of just being a normal everyday liquidity provider on Sushi or Uniswap or RingSwap or something like that? I think the reason is kind of obvious. You would want to use the LP strategy so that you can provide way more liquidity to a decentralized exchange. You're leveraging, obviously, but if the borrow rate is less than your potential earnings on that DEX, especially if it's a really high especially if it's a really high volume coin, like maybe USDC to USDT or DAI to USDT, or some sort of wrapped Bitcoin to wrapped Ether, something like that. Being able to deploy, instead of $100, $1,000 worth of liquidity, or instead of $10,000, maybe $50,000 worth of liquidity, obviously your potential earnings are much, much higher, and it makes sense in that case to borrow some funds and deploy liquidity instead of just deploying what you have in your wallet. So let's take a look here at how this works on Zeru. I'm on the testnet app on Berachain bArtio, and we're going to do a new position here through Kodiak. So we have a couple of different, you have assets obviously that you can choose. You can deposit from your wallet or transfer from tokens you have already deposited elsewhere on the Zeru platform. So this is the HONEY USDC pool that we'll be depositing into. Obviously, I'm not going to deposit HONEY and borrow HONEY. So let's deposit WBera. We can borrow HONEY. Let's do that at 3x leverage. And we're just going to do one wrapped Bera. I'll be able to borrow and put in about 60 HONEY tokens. And you can also get some analytics here from the AI bot. So you have a low price of 1.0728 USDC per HONEY, high price of 1.0739. That's the optimal price range, low price and high price. That's terrific. And get a little bit of information about the strategy itself down here. Obviously, we're going to be earning passive income through trading fees, and we're also going to be distributing or depositing more liquidity into this decentralized market pool, which is great for users because they will experience less slippage, and therefore makes the pool more attractive to trade into, to swap through. So this is all pretty simple. We're going to review and confirm the transactions here. About 60 cents worth of Bera for gas. I'm going to open that position. I'll confirm the transaction. Just going to make sure it goes really quickly. Yeah, I'm going to up this to about 10. And here as well. And while we're waiting for that, you can see that I'm going to incur a small amount of fees. That'll go back to the protocol, contribute to my credit tokens later, contribute to the insurance fund. My Z-score should go up to about 31.33 roughly once I close this position, which pool I'm going to deposit into and all that. And we're done. That's great. So we can go back to the markets page to view the position. Should have just hit the button to do that, but instead, there we go. We can see it here. So I borrowed about $60 worth of HONEY. My health factor is actually pretty low, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that over the next few days. But I've got almost a full, over $60 here worth of tokens locked up in that liquidity pool. And to close it, first of all, I can update the position so I can see my health factor here. Maybe I deposit a little bit more at less leverage or something along those lines. And I can also see my earnings. Obviously, we just deposited, so I'm not going to have any earnings yet. I can also transfer some tokens from other ones I've deposited from WBera, and obviously I can close my position. And in doing so, because I haven't actually earned anything yet, my Z-score is not going to increase. It's too fast. But the tokens are in range, and my health factor is above 1, so that's good. And we'll see how this plays out over the next few days. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you have any questions, please contact the Zeru team over Telegram or Discord. And otherwise, come check out testnet.zeru.finance.